Hello, how are you? Welcome to my channel. My name is Ruth and today I am doing a collab with the beautiful, stunning Jenn from Project Beauty. I'll have her linked below. And Jenn reached out and asked, would you like to do a collab? And I thought, oh, I would love to, thank you. And we were kind of brainstorming then and I said, I mean, in my infinite wisdom as somebody who has never done her makeup in front of a camera before, let's do a palette bingo. Why not? And I'm like, oh Ruth, what were you thinking? So that's why I balled the eyeballs. That's why I'm coming to bear. Did the rest of my makeup because nobody needs to be terrified. Look at the bags, lads. I was at the dentist the other day and I've been so sore since that sleep has not been great. But anyway, and plus as well, I reckon, do you know, the lads inside in my brain got together and had a meeting and they said, lads, I think Ruth tomorrow wants to do something with her eyeballs, so let's make sure we get really good water action going on there. Let's get it streaming, let's get the water pouring, you know, because, you know, we don't want her to have a good time. Don't be silly. Anywho, so what I had suggested was, because I knew Jenn had this palette as well, so this is the Bperfect Carnival 3 Love Tahiti palette. And I thought, what a fun one, and you know, what a ridiculous one for Ruth. Because I mean, Jenn is so freaking talented. If you're not following her, I'm sure you are, but if you're not, get over there. Bright, vibrant, fun. Oh, just hair, eyes, lips, personality, everything just oozes colour and fun, and just, I love her. So I thought, yeah, this would be an easy one to do a palette bingo with. No, what have I done? Christ only knows what colours I'm going to get, lads. I think I'd be okay with like the purples and the greens. It's this kind of red row. If I get red, lads, I've never put red in my eyeballs in my life. So yeah, and I thought then as well, what would be fun would be, because I wouldn't really know what to be talking about while I'm trying to put these on my eyeballs, I said, well, what about if we do like 5 questions or something just about each other? So Jenn made up the questions and we're both going to answer them as we're doing our makeup. So I thought that'd be a fun way to get to know both of us as well. Just little fun things about us, just, you know, general kind of info. So yeah. Oh lads, wish me luck. I'm so nervous. Number one, I ain't no makeup artist. I'm really just an enthusiast who, you know, when it all goes wrong, just throws glitter on it. So there may be glitter at the end of this. To let you know, first of all, I have my Urban Decay primer potion down and I have set it with my face powder. I wouldn't normally set the mobile lid, but I just don't know what colours I'm going to get. So I do have my NYX glitter primer to bring in if I need it. And just to let you know then, because I wanted to wear something vibrant and fun for Jenn. So on my lips, I have the LA Girl Perfect Precision Lip Liner. That's the shade of it there. And she loves MAC lipsticks. And this is the only MAC lipstick I own. So I thought, well, that's, you know, going in, definitely. So I'm wearing a MAC lipstick. It was part of some collection. What's it called? An Amplified Cream in Goodbye Kiss. And I also have a Pat McGrath, whatever you want to call her, Paraphernalia Lust Gloss Lip Gloss in Paraphernalia, I think is the shade. So that is on as well. So that's what I have on my lips. So let's do the randomizing part first. Oh God, guys, please, 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 just offer it up to the makeup gods that I get something I can actually do, because otherwise this is going to be a disaster. Pretty random is up, guys. We've got 1 to 40. I better clear my history. Prevent rerolls. Lovely. So there's 40 shades in this. We're going to go for 5. So we have 5 shades, 5 questions. Let's go. The first one is number 4. So I'm going to swatch them as I go. Okay, so we're off to a good start. That's number 4 here. So Sand, it's called. Ooh. Okay, this is good. This is good, guys. It's a kind of a transition-y kind of shade. I can do that. I can do that. Okay. We're okay. Second number is 23. Oh, magenta. This shade down here. Oh, interesting. Oh my god, oh, isn't that beautiful? Oh, look at that, guys. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, so pretty. I did do that right, didn't I? 8 and 8, 16. 23. Yeah. Maths isn't my forte, lads. Next one, number 34. So that is... Oh no, I definitely got that first one wrong. So 23. Oh my god, lads. I told you, math is not my forte. So 8 is 16. And 8 is 24. So I should have... Rose pink should have been my second colour. Oh, lads, we're off to a great all start, aren't we? But look, at least it is a... I'll put it the other side there. At least it is a shimmer shade. That is it there. So that should have been my second colour. Good God, woman. 9, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. Oh, good God, it's Lagoon. This is 34 here, lads. Oh, no. Oh, no, it's a blue. That is it there. I better take out that pink now. What an idiot. Where would you... Honest to God, lads. You can bring me nowhere. Yeah, you know what I mean. You know what I'm on about. God, it blew everywhere. Okay, breathe, Ruth. So that's number 3. Number 4 is number 5. So what is number 5? Mango. So this is number 5 up here. So that's a nice orange here, but it goes with that other, that pigmented actually. It goes with that other kind of one. So they're quite similar actually, these two. So that's okay. We'll be fine with those. And last but by no means least, the last shade is number 38. Fruity. So that's that shade there. Am I still counting these right, lads? I am, yeah. God. 8 times tables was always my worst times tables. I don't know why. I just always had a mental breakdown with them. So that is it there. Fruity. Okay. So we actually ended up getting quite a bright pink in the end anyway, so regardless. Well, it's going to be a bright look anyway, that's for sure. Dab the all eyeballs. I have a drink of cold coffee to calm the nerves. Still warm here, lads. I know it's coming as an awful shock to you. Still warm here. What is going on? Somebody help me. Send cold weather this way. Emily up in Sweden there, if you want to just push a bit of cold air down, that would be fantastic. I'd really appreciate that. Okay, guys. Well, look. Okay. So we've got two quite similar. We've got this vibrant blue that I'm in a bull's notion. Let's try and keep it PC here, just in case Jen's kid was watching. She's going, oh my God, that Irish woman swears an awful lot. Maybe bottom lash line, what do we think? Don't know why you're asking, you can't tell me now. It's already done by the time you see this. Okay, let's get started. So I have my brushes here. These are the brushes I am going to use. I have 2 by Real Techniques. I find these great for picking up shimmer shades. I have some small ones, a mixture of Crown and Zoeva. Yeah, 2 Crown and a Zoeva here, that are just very detailed. Because I have small eyeballs, I need something a bit more detailed and with the hoods and that. And then I have 2, these are Zoeva as well. Oh no, 1 blank canvas and 1 Zoeva. So 1 very fluffy brush for really blending, and just a more compressed kind of, or condensed. Okay. Let's do this, people. We're okay. We can do this. So let's start with the sand. So that's this shade here. So I'm going to put that into the crease. So I better get up my questions actually while we're doing the makeup, because that was the whole point of the questions. So the first question that Jen asked is, what is your favourite palette? Now, I have to admit the one I'm using is quite a favourite, mainly because, why am I trying to look into the viewfinder? No, that's not a mirror. This is a mirror. I hope you can still see me. Or maybe not. Maybe it'd be better if you couldn't see me. So this is definitely a favourite of mine, and the reason being is I love the variety of shades. It's just such a fun palette to have in my collection. So anytime that I want to do something a bit more colourful, something a bit more fun, you know, I've used it for the likes of Paddy's Day. It was great for Paddy's Day for getting my green, you know, looks and what have you, and it was great for Halloween. Great palette for Halloween as well. And I'm looking forward to this Halloween to having it as well, because it's just, you can just create so much fun, colourful looks. And really any kind of, God, sorry lads, I apologise if I'm blocking off with the palette. So yeah, anytime I want to pop of some colour, because I'm sure some of you have noticed, and some people have commented as well, that I like to colour coordinate. I like my lip look and my top and my nail polish and my there's a lips, eyeshadow, nails, top, scarf, you know what I mean. I like to colour coordinate. I think it's, I find that fun. So yeah, that is why I like this palette, because there is just so many. I don't have as much colour in all my other palettes. Like I have other colourful palettes, but they just don't have as much as this one. The other one then, which I am so shocked about. So years ago I got the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette when it was all the hype and everyone was talking about it, and I bought it in full expectation that it was going to be the greatest thing sliced pan. I didn't enjoy it at all. Lads, the wasps. You should be dead by now, lads. Dead and gone. I know she's kicked you out of the hive, but you know, it's not my problem. Yeah, so Anastasia Beverly Hills, got the Modern Renaissance palette, didn't get the hype, didn't enjoy it, wasn't able really to use it. Every look I kind of made out of it, I was like, it's grand like, but I don't love it, you know. So I found it to be very disappointing. So what I ended up doing eventually was decluttering it, because I just wasn't enjoying it. And I didn't buy any more Anastasia palettes for a long time. And then I was in TK Maxx one day and they had the Riviera palette there on half price. Just going into it with a bit bigger fluffier brush now just to kind of blend it out. So I went in to TK Maxx and they had the Riviera palette on half off, whatever. So I said, you know what, I want to try it. It looks fun, it looks vibrant, I want to give it a go. So I bought that and actually really enjoy it. So it kind of made me think about Anastasia again. And then the Jackie Aina palette came out, and something about that palette just spoke to me. I just thought it was the most beautifully created and thought out palette. And I saw it in special offer and picked it up. Haven't used it yet. The story is going someplace, I promise. Haven't used it yet. So I thought, you know, that's lovely for autumn. And then next thing I knew, the Carly Bible palette was on offer, and I thought, okay, I'm going to go in now with the brighter colour, the mango, this shade here. Carly Bible was like 20 euros or something, which is, you know, phenomenal for an Anastasia Beverly Hills palette. Just going a bit lower in the crease of it. So I thought, do you know what? I was chatting to a couple of people, one of them being Katie from Procrastinating Panner, and she was like, Ruth, you love corals. And there is a couple of corally kind of shades in it, and you like lighter shades, and I do. I don't like to really close off my eyes there, because they are, I feel, small and hooded. I like to kind of have a lot of brighter colours. So she said, you know, go for it. For that price, it's worth it. So I did. Lads, I can't put it down. I'm just going to put this down for a minute to show it to you. So this is here, everyone knows it. And I just didn't expect to love this the way I have. And I mean, I haven't used all the shades yet, but the ones that I have, like this boy colour over here, I am adoring this in my brows. It's just the most beautiful shade in my brows. Really works fantastic. These transition-y kind of shades here, the orangey kind of, and the brown, you know, these warmer shades, beautiful. These shimmer shades, gorgeous. This cream shade, divine in my brow. Boom. So just, I've been really enjoying it. Haven't really dipped into the cooler tones yet. I think I'll wait till autumn for that, coming up soon, or winter. But yeah, and this one here doesn't really come out. It's kind of a duochrome. kind of shade. And it's just beautiful. And it's just, like, I don't, unless a palette is in my Pandos eyeshadows or, you know, in some sort of project, it doesn't stay out on my countertop. But I keep going back into my drawer and getting this out. So, like, I was meeting girls for dinner the other night. This is the palette I pulled out to get ready. And it just kind of blew my mind. I didn't expect to like this at all. I'll be very honest, I don't even follow Carly Bible, know nothing about the girl. But just complete surprise for me. Complete surprise. Did not see that coming at all. Do you not think I'm having a hard enough time without you trying to freaking come in and just talking to the wasps? So yeah, that's my favourite palette at the moment. Next question is, what is your favourite makeup to apply? As in during your routine, what part do you love doing? And again, it has to be eyeshadow. I feel like it's the most transformative and it's the most fun. Now, having said that, I won't do my makeup obviously without doing foundation. That's my, you know, I enjoy putting foundation on, but, and what it does, but I think for fun and for enjoyability, I do think I love eyeshadow the most. Don't know what to go with next, because none of them are quite dark apart from the blue, and will the blue go with the orange? Do I put the pink then on the bottom line? But if I put the pink on the bottom line, will that not look a bit like pink eye? So Lagoon and the orange, I just want to try them together and see. Yeah, I suppose. And then what if I put the pink shimmer over it? What's that going to look like? Shite. Oh no, I don't know what to do. Do I just keep it light, lads? What do I do? Why can't I ask anyone? Okay. I'm going to put the blue on the bottom lash line. Let's do that and see what happens from there. Where's my nice brush for my... I love this little brush. This little brush is phenomenal. No, that's not good. For bottom lash for me. So yeah, so eyeshadow, I just think it's so much fun to apply. And you can just do so many different looks with it. I'm so sorry, I'm going to close the window, guys, sorry, because that dog is very loud. Now I just roast instead. So yeah, so next question is, I don't know how to answer this one, lads. This is going to be a long one. How long am I in? Okay, camera won't overheat just yet. Favourite band, genre of music. Ooh, like that. I can't choose just one, lads. I just can't. Music is just one of my favourite things in the world. I just love music. I love it. I mean, when I say I love music, I love classical music. I love the likes of Carl Orff. I love the Handel. I love Mozart. I love Tchaikovsky. Love Tchaikovsky. Swan Lake, the Nutcracker, you know what I mean? Beautiful, beautiful pieces of music. There's a fantastic piece called the Moldu or the Vitalva, which is a beautiful piece. It literally follows the journey of a river from the spring in a mountain down to the sea. And you can hear all the different things that happen, like the rapids, or like a lazy kind of part of the river, or a wedding happen as the river passes, and do you know, the grand explosion as it goes into the ocean, or the little trickle as it comes out of it. Just stunning, and such an array of instruments the whole way through it. Oh no, I've got too much on. That's what happens now when you're talking while you're trying to do your makeup. But yeah, so I love classical music. Not as big a fan of opera. Probably very few operas that I enjoy, and that would be like Carmen. Love Carmen. Carmen's a beautiful one. And then, like, I love the likes of Andrew Lloyd Webber's pieces. I really enjoy his work. I love Evita, love it. Love Phantom, love Tell Me on Sunday, you know what I mean? All of those. Absolutely love them. And because I'm the youngest of 5 and there's a big gap between a lot of us, a lot of my siblings have given me a love for different bands and stuff like that. So my elder sister Tess has given me a love for Fleetwood Mac, Mike Oldfield, Madonna, people like that, you know what I mean? Absolutely love, love, love all those bands. And then my brother Tom is big into country music, so I would have had a good love for the likes of Gareth Brooks and stuff like that, and I've enjoyed a lot of his music, Trisha Yearwood, people like that. And then my brother John, I would have got a love for Cat Stevens, the Police, the Jam, bands like that. You know what I mean? They were all into different kind of things. And then my sister Noreen, that I would have shared a room with, gave me love for some dark music. I went through my black phase at about the age of 6. She was a total Cure head, and like we would have listened to the Cure and the Stranglers and Prince, bands like that, you know what I mean, singers and bands like that. So again, loved all of those. And then my own kind of music, as I kind of grew up a little bit, massively fan of Oasis. Absolutely love Oasis. I've loved all the albums that they brought out, contrary and all as the two lads are. This is not working on the outer corner, lads, because my eye's gone all wet. I know what I'm going to do with that. Oh look, it's going kind of green. Yes, that's colour theory for you, imagine that. Oasis, loved Oasis. Loved E17. They were a band back in the 90s. They were like the opposite of Take That. They were the hard lads, you know. They weren't to Take That voice. Oh God. But there's so many bands, and now kind of I was going through my Spotify list, and like I love the ladies, love Pink, love Destiny's Child back in the day, loved them. The Sugar Babes, loved them. Love Miley Cyrus, love what she's doing at the moment. I love that one that she does with Stevie Nicks. I mean, that to me was dream come true, you know. Love Kylie. If I want to dance around the kitchen, Kylie Minogue goes on, love her. So yeah, and then I love folk music as well. So I love the likes of Vance Joy. I adore Vance Joy. Everything comes out, I love him. Like Ed Sheeran. I used to love Ed Sheeran, but I just feel like the market got saturated with him, and I kind of lost a little bit of my love for him because it was just constantly on the radio, and you got kind of sick of it. So yeah, and then I mean, I love rock. I adore any form of rock, you know what I mean, whether it's harder, like the likes of Avenged Sevenfold. Love Avenged Sevenfold. Avenged Sevenfold. We got there in the end. Little Piece of Heaven, absolute masterpiece of a song. I love 3 Days Grace. I love, oh God, I can't even remember half them, lads. But if I had to like go, right, Ruth, can you, a band that you've listened through the whole way and something that really affected you emotionally, it would have to be Linkin Park. And Chester's death was the first time that, like, because when, oh, I can't remember his name now, the dude from Soundgarden, I love him as well, and Chris Cornell, when he passed, Joe, I was kind of like, oh God, you know, he was a great, and like Kurt Cobain, awesome, he was so good, because I mean, loved Nirvana, loved the Foo Fighters now with Dave, and you know what I mean, loved the stuff that he's done with other people, and off track, but I was so emotional when I heard that Chester had died, because his songs, his voice, his music, and Mike, do you know what I mean, Mike Shanido is, you know what I mean, part of that, but I've been listening to them since my late teens, if you know what I mean, and just, they spoke to me, they just spoke to me. And as someone who suffers from depression and anxiety and things like that, knowing what happened and then listening to his last album again, because I had already listened to it before he had passed, and then listening to it again, and you're just hearing him. I couldn't listen to it for a good year, lads, because I just felt like you could hear him crying out for help, and it just broke me. And music should do that in a way, not break you, but you should feel, you know what I mean, it should emote something. And you know what I mean, I'm talking about even pop music here. If it makes you feel like dancing, if it makes you feel like having fun, then it's doing the right thing. It has to make you feel, you have to, you know, and whether it's, you know, you feel a serious sadness, or whether it lifts you, or whether it helps you through a certain time, things like that. I just think music is such an important part of our day to day. So all of that is to say, if I was, you know, hard pressed and had to say who my favourite band was, I'd have to go with Linkin Park. They'd have to be my one and only. Stop trying to do your makeup into the viewfinder. You can't see a thing. You silly, silly sausage. This look is not going well, lads. Not gonna lie. We're struggling here. We're struggling because my eyes are watering. Everything is going everywhere. Okay. Next up, she has asked me what my talent is. What is your special talent? Jen, I love you, but I have none. I am talentless. Oh, that's not fair. I used to play music as a child. I used to do ballet as a child. Horse riding, absolutely adore horse riding, but unfortunately took an awful bad fall doing a cross-country course, and my back kind of took a dive from there, and other things happened with my back as well, but I ended up having to have back surgery and that, and so it just kind of put a halt to any aspirations to go further with horse riding because I just physically couldn't anymore. So I still go out the odd time just for a very gentle hack, but I can't do what I want to do. Can't jump the big fences or go tearing around a cross-country course. And I still got to put Fruity in, lads. Where am I going to put Fruity in? Help. Help. Somebody help me. This is not going well, lads. But I'm having fun. So that's all that matters, isn't it? Isn't it? It is. I have a feeling I'll just be throwing glitter on at the end and that'll be job done. Yeah, that's just turning to mud. Told you, lads, I'm not cut out for this. I'm just not cut out for it. Yeah, so talent, I can't say that I have one, lads. I don't have any party tricks. Don't have any special thing. Well, I asked my husband, he said I do, but I can't say that online. Thanks, husband. Appreciate that. But yeah, I can't say that I do. I'd like to say that my talent is making people feel maybe better sometimes. Do you know, I love paying compliments. Some people find it so hard to pay a compliment, and I don't know why. Like, if I'm in a supermarket or if I'm in a shop or that, and you know, someone's makeup or their nails, I'll say it. I'll say, "Oh my God, I love your nails." Because if it's ever happened to you, you know how awesome that feels for someone to say, "Oh, I love your X, Y, or Z," and you're just, "Oh, thanks very much." You know, and it's just, we should all do it more. But I don't think some people even notice these things. Like, I used to work with a girl, and I could have went in with pink hair in the morning and she wouldn't so much as comment, kind of. And I don't know that it was being mean or nasty or anything. I just genuinely think she was just so involved in herself and what was going on herself that she couldn't see anything else. So I'd like to think that that's my talent, and I feel like I'm a good listener and a good friend. I'd like to think so. God, I don't know. I say that now, and people that are friends with me or were friends with me are going, "Seriously, girl, you." So yeah, I don't know. Talent wise, I don't know. Certainly not makeup. Looking at this fucking shit show that's going on. I really like that shade though. That's a beautiful shade. Would not put these colours together, but I just can't seem to stop putting this colour in my eye. Jesus, this shade I might just put on the whole eyeball. I'm just loving it that much. Oof. Vibrant. Isn't that beautiful? And you're going, "I'm sure it is, but we can't see it because you keep putting the fucking palette in front of your face." Oh, I love that. So yeah, we'll crack on to the final question. Who's your favourite actor and actress? Well, my camera very kindly switched off. Yeah, that kind of day, guys. That kind of day. Got coffee on my top. Yeah. Awesome! So I've kind of finished it off, if you can see. So what I did to finish it off, because I was waiting for the camera to cool down, I kind of needed to keep going. I was really surprised. See on the outside corner, that's actually the blue and the purple mixed together. These two. And the blue and the pinky purple. And they've definitely created a deeper purpley blue shade, which of course they would. But I'm not an artist, so I don't fully understand colour theory, if I'm very honest with you. So that was a happy surprise. I was delighted with that. So I actually ended up putting the fruity shade all over the lid, and then put the rose pink over top to give it a bit of a shiny shimmer. And like I said, lagoon out in the outer corner, and on the underneath brought in the rose pink at the inside of that, and kind of just in around here. And then the sand and the mango I used to buff above and below. I'm actually really happy with how this turned out. I'm quite surprised. Didn't think I would. I had hoped to do another video today and thought, oh god, I'm going to have to wipe this off and go again, you know. But I don't think I will now. What do you think? Look, I know it's not the best work in the world, and this side is completely fecked up because of my eye stream, and it's gone very messy. But I'm pleasantly surprised. Yeah, not bad at all. So I put on some mascara and stuff like that as well. I think where I finished off was I was saying about favourite actors. So I was saying about Ryan Reynolds, loving him since back in the early days of Two Guys, a Girl and a Pizza Place, and you know, all the comedy kind of stuff he's done since then, which has been great fun. Deadpool, phenomenal. Another one I love is Idris Elba. He's one of those actors that if I see his name is attached to a project, I'll go out of my way to watch it. And I've loved him since back in the days of The Wire. So sad to see Omar has passed away. That was really sad during the week. But loved him in The Wire. Love him as Luther, a detective here on the BBC in the UK. Phenomenal show. And you know, just anything he's kind of turned his hand to, I've enjoyed. So he'd be one I watch out for. And then you have ones like Tom Hanks and Denzel Washington, where, you know, they've been around a long time. And yeah, you can find some duds if you really go look for them, but they've had some phenomenal movies. You know, all throughout their careers, they've had some phenomenal, just amazing movies, you know. So they're definitely up there. And as for the ladies then, I mean, I love Reese Witherspoon. I just love her again from when she was younger, you know, starting out, and like the morning show on Apple TV, if you've any access to that show, that is some show. Herself, Jennifer Aniston, Steve Carell, there's so many phenomenal actors in it, and it's really well done. Really enjoyed that. And Big Little Lies as well was her, you know what I mean, things like that. I've really been enjoying her in, and I'm enjoying her pushing roles for more mature women, not older women, but by Hollywood standards are older, women in their 40s, you know, where Hollywood have them written off, and they still have so much to give and are so phenomenal, and obviously have more in their arsenal to pull from to be able to perform these phenomenal roles. Nicole Kidman, phenomenal actress. Zendaya, what a wonderful young actress coming up. I'm so keen to see how her career goes. I think she's going to be phenomenal. I've watched Euphoria, and dear God, thank God in a way that I don't have kids, because it was terrifying to watch. Terrifying. But yeah, there's so many, and like then I go back and I love the likes of Gene Kelly and Bing Crosby and people like that were phenomenal back in their day. So yeah, I can't. I'm not one. I was never, even as a kid, I was never one of those people that just had X up on the wall as a poster. Do you know what I mean? I had loads of different posters up on the wall. I was never die hard for one kind of actor or music or band or, you know what I mean, anything like that. I was always very diverse in what I enjoyed, and still onto this day. My husband says when my Spotify playlist comes on, he's like, you don't know what you're going to get, what genre, whether it's sad or happy or screaming. Like, I mean, again, Evanescence, love them, love her. Paramore, love them, you know. Garbage, loved them, you know. So I just have such an eclectic, diverse kind of, I don't know, love in general. I just love different things, and just, yeah, that's just me. So yeah, lads, I hope you enjoyed this, and that you're not going, what in the name of God was she doing? I'm so curious to see what Jenn gets for her shades and how she's going to create a phenomenal look. I already know that. It's going to be a million times better than mine. And I'm so curious to see her answers as well to the questions. So this has been equal parts fun and terrifying, because this is my first time ever doing what even comes close to a get ready with me. So maybe that might be something I do down the line. I don't know. Is that something you're interested in? Are you just going, no, Ruth, just stay in your lane, love. Do your project plan and there and you'll be grand. I don't know. But this was fun. This was definitely fun. And I'm really pleasantly surprised at how the look turned out. I didn't expect to get something that I enjoyed and thought, yeah, I can leave the house looking like this, because I have to leave the house. So it's just as well it worked out well. But yeah, that's it for today, guys. Please go and check out Jenn's channel. If you're coming from Jenn's channel, hi, how are you? My name's Ruth. Probably should have led with that. Bit late now. Idiot. I'm Ruth. I like project planning and makeup and all that kind of stuff. If you made it to the end of the video, fair play, lads. Well done. Yeah. If you did make it to the end of the video, please subscribe, because you stuck around this long, so you might as well just subscribe anyway. You know what I mean? If you can put up with me this long, you can put up with me going into your feed. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Okay, guys, I'm going to go. I hope you enjoyed this. Please go follow Jenn. Please tell her if you're new to her that you came from me, if that makes sense. And you know, say hello and all that for me. Okay, I'm gonna go. Stop rambling. Bye. Take care, guys. Bye. Slán.